The sense, I am, the sense, the natural sense. Nobody gave you a sense. It was already there. What happens is that they trained this sense to adopt the name and the body, to be what it is. The sense, I am, arose. No parent ever christened their child, I am. Your name shall be I. No, no, no. And yet the natural sense, the way that consciousness announces itself inside the body, it expresses just the feeling, I am. I exist. That's what it means. A natural, simple thing. Finished. But then somehow, we later came to be identifying. I am George. I am Susan. I am this. You see? And that becomes our habit. But you're not Susan. You're not George. You're I am. I am is said to be the name of God. God, the Holy Presence. The Presence itself is He. And from this Presence, which is the lighthouse of the being, you're witnessing all that you call existence, the sense of time and change and interactions, actions, reactions of the world. They're seen from this place of the I am itself. The I am is not male or female. It has no particular religion. You may say it's called Dharma, the religion of I am, but I don't know if I want to go even that far. It's quite pure, the sense, I am. When you come to observe that everything you see is just a movement or an object of perception, but that which perceives it cannot directly be perceived. It's not because it's got no form. Then this intuitiveness is growing inside you, even if you don't have an answer, but it creates an environment and a spiritual fragrance inside that is like a flower blossoming inside you. You cannot say, but your whole sense of being is becoming more light, more open, more spacious, you see, more wise. So the sense, I am, is there, at the root of all the perceiving. Sometimes I say to people, just concentrate on the feeling I am, or just I. But don't give any pictures to it, nor associate any memory or any concept to it. Just feel that sense, the sense of just being. Being. It's here. Now, for instance, it doesn't take 2 minutes, or 1 minute, or 10 seconds to find it, because even the attempt to find it is perceived in it. The I am itself is a form of awareness, you see. So if you don't focus on the objects of perception, but more just stay with the feeling of being, just of being, but don't create. No need for imagination. Let the sense, I am, stay by itself. In the beginning, some people find it very difficult. Then they realize how busy their minds are. The mind seems to come in as thoughts, to try and invite the Holy Presence, you see, to participate in the mind's projections. And that's what's called distraction. Every time you go with your mind's projections, it's almost as though you appear to lose your own self-awareness as I am. But this is changing now, and more, as you come to see that thoughts cannot exist without you. But you, the self, is apart from thoughts. That recognition itself is going to blossom so beautifully inside. And after this, it won't be long before you realize no thoughts can disturb you. No thought has the power by itself. It is only habit that makes them feel that strong. And that is already a significant transformation in our inner environment. You'll find that your life becomes much more peaceful, more quiet, more spacious, because of that. So to come to the place of the unmixed being, you see the unassociated presence, the sense, I am, without any link to anything. To come to that, and to see that it doesn't take any effort to be that. Effort to be that is also a thought. You're simply recognizing what is already here when you don't identify as the doer of anything. It is just, it's very pronounced, very much by itself now. And that state, the fragrance coming from that state, we call Sat Chit Ananda, Sat meaning the sense of existence, just unending existence arising in you. Chit means the consciousness. You are conscious of that ongoing existence, and last bit, Ananda, is the joy that arises out of that awareness itself. So that fragrance we call the fragrance of the self. When you reach this place where you're not associating with name and form so strongly, although you may continue to speak normally like everybody else, but internally, you're not dedicated to these conditionings. Inside, you're like an empty space. When you come to that stage, you naturally love to be, just to be as that. But there are some beings, some rare beings, who come to see that even the holy state of the sense, I am, is also perceivable, when you are in the position to recognize even the state of presence. Then the presence itself becomes phenomenal. And if it becomes phenomenal, it means that it is witnessed by something else. And this witness of the I am state, of the presence itself, this is the unborn awareness, unspeakable, you see. But don't think I'm talking about something distant, something far. There's no distance to it. It's just more and more subtle until you come to your subtlest, but you cannot speak there. There's nothing you want to speak about, nothing to share. Nothing at all is here, you see. And yet the sense, I am, still dances, and the projections of I am still happen. But you're not any more dedicated to these, to that plane. This is what I would share about this. Even now, sometimes you hear me say, then you are speaking, but not speaking. You're acting, but not acting. Crying, but not crying. Laughing, but not laughing. You see? Working, but not working. This beautiful mystery is alive in you. Something seems to be acting, but something behind it is not acting. You're on the telephone, something. But there's something here that's not that. Both. This is here before anything else can come. I is there. What is I? I must be the experiencer before anything can be seen. Through the mind or the senses, it must report to this I. What is this I? This I, you may call it consciousness. Without consciousness, nothing exists or can be perceived. So all people are perceiving now, saying, report. I did this. I saw this person. You. I. They don't understand I. If you don't understand I, you don't understand anything else. Really. If you're told, who are you? I'm John. It's enough. So, for me, it's not enough. When you found out, who am I? You have come to the very core of knowledge. Even I knows knowledge. I knows knowingness and ignorance. That's how powerful I is. What is I? What is I? If you got up at 7 a.m. this morning, at 6:59 and 59 seconds, what was your state? No I, no I. Still you exist. But the I, which is consciousness, also arose. When the I arose, you say, I'm up and I'm awake. And then the I, the functioning I, comes into play. Only when the I as consciousness arises, then the world, the sense of myself as a living entity, relationship, time, all that comes with the arising of consciousness. With the arising of I comes the world. The world is contained in the I, or I am, and consciousness or beingness are called synonymous, together. If I arises, it cannot be the absolute. If I arises, then it must arise in something that is